Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Process Central 1. My name is Chris, and today joining me we have,
Keelan.
and we're going to be watching, as you guys can see on the screen, Joseph Ossai with you guys today. He is an edge rusher, dash outside linebacker, but mainly edge rusher from the University of Texas, the Longhorns. Keelan, what do you know about Joseph Ossai coming in, if anything?
Not too much, honestly. Didn't watch too much Big 12 this year. I've heard good things, but I'm not too familiar with him. But apparently he's reminiscent of another former Longhorn outside linebacker and Brian Arakpo. So that's an interesting comparison to look out for as we get into the film.
Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen Brian Rackford tape. So, not gonna lie, that probably won't be mine. But with that being said, this should be pretty fun. He's thought of pretty highly by, I would say, most people who are familiar with his game. So, we have three pretty good games to watch with you guys today: TCU, Oklahoma State, and Texas Tech. All three, which are actually relatively long tape as well, which means we're going to see a lot of him, which is a good thing. So definitely excited to get going with this one, and you ready to start?
I am.
Cool. The first up, we're going to be taking a look at in-state rival Texas Christian.
And for those who do not know, he is number 46.
Yep.
But it says that at the bottom of the screen, so.
Just to rehash, it has been a little while since I posted edge rusher tape on here, so the four things that I'm going to be looking for are run defending, pass rushing, athleticism and bend, and mental traits. Okay, looks like they're running a 3-3 base. Nice hand usage. Like the motor so far as well. So he's playing what we in Detroit are familiar with called the jack roll.
Nice little outside move there.
Love the motor so far. It's nice to see. Okay. This is fairly common. I think that's him at the bottom.
Yeah.
Or is he at the top?
It's
I'm pretty sure it's him at the
hard.
bottom. Because he's normally not handed dirt. So we'll see that this is him. It does look like it based on this frame.
Yeah, that looks like 46 to me, so.
Pretty common issue for younger edge rushers is going too far outside and leaving the backside open. Just misread the play. So, yeah, it's good being a year.
It didn't look like it was. It looked like he was mainly responsible for the outside gap, which is.
Well, what he
It
was.
looked like the linebacker.
Yeah, so for me, what this looks like is it looks like he's going to basically try and, like, treat this as a pass rush. Because, like, see how he works that play?
Yeah.
So, like, see how he's, like, trying to shed to get the QB?
Yeah.
And, like, bend around the end a little bit? So it looks like to me he misread the play, and he thought it was PA. And he read pass rush. Which is, as I mentioned, a relatively common issue that most of these guys are going to have. I will say, though, the motor is looking very, very good so far, which is a big plus. Yeah, see, that was a lot more responsive. Does a nice job there, and then undercuts the block. So yeah, he's fine, and he just needs to replay better. Nice shot. Yeah, when he's third on, he's a little bit better than Randy. That was more so just mental processing, play rec, more specifically, probably the best term. Nice. Good athleticism. Oh, look at the hand usage. Does a great job of getting the hands in proper position here. Then a nice swim move over the top. Beautifully executed to displace the hands and get the pressure. Excellent stuff. Love to see that swing. Okay, nice little pocket collapse move there. Just pretty simple. Nice bend. And yeah, it looks like again he just raised the pass instead of the handoff. And he's trying to get the quarterback. And then unfortunately the lineman next to him makes the mistake of going inside. Which does get flagged. Okay, nice. Good block shot. Nice. Checks outside, or checks inside to take the quarterback. So he's primarily almost in a spy-ish role in a way. Okay, nice backside pursuit. Check outside. Yep, good.
I like his pursuit.
Yeah, he's fantastic motor for so far for sure. And that also shows up even more so in his pass rushing. He's done a really nice job so far of being aggressive and getting after blockers and the quarterback on these pass rush moves. Haven't really seen him take a play off on that side either. Not like a guy who's going to get stonewalled first move and then take the rest of the play off and then reset. He's doing a pretty nice job of playing through the whistle on both pass rush and run stop opportunities. Haven't really seen a counter yet, but we are only a quarter in, so kind of hard to judge for sure there. Nice, and there's the athleticism. Patient waits and then explodes through the gap, and really nice first step burst. Very, very athletic. Okay, nice discipline. A little bit too hesitant. That was nice, a lot more physical there. Okay, nice outside win. Nice stun, beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Really well executed. And this is again a show of his athletic ability. Just really nice job getting around the end and inside. There's definitely a lot of flexibility as a pass rusher. Nice shad, good win. Okay, nice motor. Nice, good aggressiveness to attack that. So see on this time he's a little bit more aggressive. And instead of taking the quarterback and trying to run pass rush, what he's going to do is he adjusts his angle at this step. He utilizes that bend athleticism to change direction and pursue the running back, which is part of the reason why, to me, I think it's more of a play rec issue, more than a responsibility gap issue. Because I don't really think he has too much of an issue in terms of that gap rec. I think he knows where his responsibilities are, but he does a really nice job in that pursuit and making a play. I mean, yes, see, same thing there, right? Instead of attacking on this play, he's a little bit more patient, waits to make the read, and then attacks when neither of those outside guys get the ball. Okay, nice inside move again. Great job. Love his ability to win both inside and out. Nice blotch, and yeah, see, that is beautiful. And this is again why I just talked about this. I don't think it's really a run defending issue. I think that the issue he has is with play rec, because we see him do a great job of keeping his eyes in the backfield here, and then coming back into the gap to make the play, and a very nice physical, aggressive tackle to bring down this guy as well.
Well, that hard hit's not just like it's a really good wrap up. Yep. It's really physical, and it's a really great tackle.
Yep. Oh, and there's the burst. Jeez, his athleticism is crazy. Okay. Spy.
This is a guy that's going to test off the charts if they're in his pro day or whatever sort of combine replacement occurs.
So he's actually in. I don't know if he reads screen or if he's just in spy, but either way, that's really well executed. Execute play call there. Nice, good move. Nice. And then Water in pursuit, looking running down the play on the opposite sideline. Love to see that. Nice, good inside move again. Nice, and there he is dropping his spy again. Nice hand usage, doing a really nice job with getting the sheds. Inside. Yep, good. Yes. Well done. So what he does here is he wrecks where that the QB has room to step up. Right. So at this point in the play, the OT kicks deep. Like, look at the space here between the guard and the tackle.
Yeah.
Right. Saying Ossai also doesn't really have all that much leverage to bend around the end and come back in at this point. Because notice that his head is to the left, and then his center of gravity is to the offensive tackle's inside.
Right.
So he's not exactly in a great spot to utilize that bend around the end. So what he has to do here is recognize that the QB has space to step up into the pocket because no one else is getting anywhere near the quarterback. And then at this point in the play, he gets him moving outside, continued, and he uses that arm here to push him out to change the offensive lineman's angle. And look at the offensive tackle now. Now he's facing out. And Ojulari has, Ossai, has the inside lane here to be able to exploit this, and the offensive tackle can't do anything when the QB tries to step up. Now, fortunately, they got away with a hold. Well, they didn't get away with it. They committed a hold to eliminate the sack, but 1st and 20, of course, because they tried to get away with moving him out of the way via holding. So he draws that holding penalty along with the guy on the opposite end by doing a really nice job with the counter of realizing he couldn't get all the way outside with the bend. So it's not like your traditional spin counter or like a Dwight Freeney-esque move or even like your Robert Mathis type move where you utilize this with the bend outside and then the spin back in, or you realize the bend outside and then you counter with the hard swim. But he does a really nice job of using that displacement inside and forcing him back out. Nice. Good discipline on the shot. Nice motor backside. Love to see that. Nice, and good change of direction there with the angle. Nice discipline. Good. Nice. Good job waiting around the end. Nice. Good job staying tight. Rex the lane here. Knows that he doesn't have deep contain, so he's responsible for sealing the end. Not the forced play, I guess I should say. And he forces the QB to take that very inside lane. Okay, a little bit of hand in dirt. Okay, nice pocket collapse with the ball. Nothing too particularly special there, though. Hands, yes. Oh, beautiful. Goes right back to that over the top move. Easy.
And he has really good
And it looks like he
change of
forced a
direction.
fumble.
Oh man.
Yep, right. Yeah, you talked about that with the, and I mentioned that a little bit too with the bend.
Yeah.
But we get to see that both in the and in pass rush as well, which is nice. Nice, draws the double, gets off of it, gets it on the play. Good stuff. In. Oh, okay. A little bit late on the counter. At least he got back inside at the end. You'll see right here he tries to get back inside, but by that point the ball's already released. So just a touch late. Nice ball rush though. Okay, nice job redirecting inside. Good end. In. Ah, oh, right idea, just tripped. Okay, nice. Yep, good job recognizing that, getting around the end. Because when you see that motion, right, that means you're probably shifting left. He takes off and explodes with that first step. It results in a nice play for the defense. That's great play recognition on that particular play. Get back in. Yep, good. Also, geez, the motor.
Right.
He just flies right in.
Every play too. Doesn't take plays off.
Okay, nice job getting back inside. nice center on the end. Beautiful. So this is really nice job of recognizing the blocking here. They're going to pinch in. He takes advantage by exploiting around the end. Just like we saw a couple plays ago, except that time it results in him getting the TFL. That's really, really good stuff there. Okay, nice. Again, the explosiveness, and it almost forces a pick. Just does a great job of recognizing the play. That's a great play call by Texas's DC too, by the way. He just takes advantage of the guard, and then he's right there to make that hit. He almost picks that.
Right.
That's great pass rushing. Just job getting around the end to wreck that motion catch. Great moment in pursuit as well. Okay. And you get to see a little bit of the bend. Unfortunately, it brings him down. But okay. Yeah, and that was not ideal. Okay, nice shot drawing the double. Still gets off of it and is part of the tackle. Really nice shot so far. Nice counter back in. Unfortunately, he's not able to get there in time to make the tackle because this is a design QB draw, so he takes off right at the snap point. But he has a really nice shot of recognizing the play. I mean, at least attempting to make the play on the tackle. That's actually pretty correct for him. Nice shed. Oh, wrong guy. It's actually going to be. Oh, still a very nice shed. Nice discipline, good patience, and then great motor and pursuit as well. Nice backside. Nice shot on the double, shutting it and making the tackle. Okay. Nice. Great job getting in the backfield for the TFL again. Wow. Okay, so, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. I think he's an elite pass rusher. I think he has a really a big move set and versatility with the ability to run. His defensive coordinator can trust him to run stunts. He has good counters. He has good inside rush moves. He has good outside rush moves. He has terrific bend. He has a terrific motor, and I believe he has potential in the run game. He might not be a refined product in the run game, but he's still making really good plays and really flashing potential. So I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I'm really excited by what we saw through the first game.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot to like. So far, I've only seen one really big problem with him. What were you going to say, Keelan?
I was going to say he's an extremely high upside player.
I think he's also got the polish, though, too, at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. He's got, especially in the pass rush, he has all of the move sets to be successful day one in the NFL. But he also has, that athletic upside that can make him like an all-pro caliber player in his career.
Nice. Definitely excited to check him out versus Oklahoma State now. It should be a little bit less read-based, just as I say that the first play of the game is a to read.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's more of a
Spread.
they hold on to the football a bit longer. They're an air raid, so hopefully we'll get to see a bit more. I guess. Well, some more pass rush reps opposed to reading the read option.
Nice. Good shed. Okay. A little bit slow off the ball on that rep in terms of timing snap. Jeez. Oh, okay. This is something that we didn't get to see in the first game. So they do double him here, but what he does is he gets off the double with a spin. And then he tries to chain that into a swim. So we get to see a little bit of moon chaining right there as well. Interesting. Yeah, so the one thing I'm noticing so far in this one is he does seem to be a little bit slower at that jump snapping, at timing the snap. So far my two weaknesses with him are the outside play rec and timing snap. Okay, nice job dropping back. I think I have my player count for him.
Oh, what might that be?
I'll get into it in a little while.
Okay.
Oh, okay. At least you slowed him up. I'll take that. Nice. And yeah, again with yes, and then it results in play. So we do get to see a little bit more of the spin counter here. It does a nice job of disengaging with the spin move and then getting in and making the tackle. Nice tackling fundamentals as well. Oh, I missed that. Oh, they just into heavy blitz. Gotcha. Yeah, I just does a nice job of the game.
I definitely prefer him in a team that utilizes stand-up rushers, such as like a 33 or 24 front team. That's definitely where I see his fit as the next level.
Okay. So this is basically everything I've been wanting to see from him from the run D side. Because they try and get the tight end out, they try and get the runner up in, and he still wrecks, or I guess I should say reads, the right option and makes the tackle.
Yeah, that's just probably his best run game rep we've seen so far.
Oh my gosh, the motor. It's right there.
He plays like he has a battery attached to his butt.
Okay, nice physicality. Doesn't exactly win the rep with the shed, but stays aggressive and physical throughout the course of the play. Nice, great shed. Okay, nice inside move. Forces the quarterback to run outside. Oh, that is beautiful. Love to see it. Okay, nice discipline. Great motor.
Holy crap.
Okay, nice hand usage, trying to keep himself free. Yeah, even on this play, like I'll kind of be able to show. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of his stance, ball's right here, almost out of his stance. Now this guy's out of his stance. He's still not flying at this point in the play. He's kind of moving and the ball's already in his hands.
So that's why you're gonna want him more in a stand-up role, because his burst off the line in a stand-up role seems to be much better than it is with his hand in his dirt. So he's definitely a much.
I think burst is the wrong word. Because burst indicates athleticism.
Right.
So I wouldn't say that this is a burst issue.
No, he's, for whatever reason, his get off is better. Sure, is better when he's in a stand-up role. So I much prefer him as a fit with a team that utilizes those stand-up roles as pass rushers, like 33 fronts, 24 fronts, those type of teams.
There's patience and discipline. Okay, so one more issue that I'm noticing on occasion with him is anchor.
Okay.
And this play is just one example. I've seen this a couple times. But watch how he finishes at the end of this play. So this is a tight end. Or actually, no, he's on the right tackle at this point. And he just gets driven all the way back. And then get kicked. So at some point in the play, he kind of loses the anchor. And it sounded like a play straight there, and there he is again, getting knocked completely off. Okay. So it's not like a play straight thing, because we've seen him with the ball, we've seen him drive and everything else. It's more so just that set it anchor, that base, more so than a functional strength issue. But then he does a really nice job of utilizing the inside out. Switch the ball here to the inside, gets the offensive tackle moving in, and then he gets it over the top. So really nice counter move. Okay, great play work on that one. And yeah, see, there it is again. Like, I mean, he's here, and then as soon as he gets hit, he just gets swung up. Oh, I was watching 36. Oh, yeah, I got shipped up. Ooh, okay. Nice. Good inside shed. Makes a nice tackle. Nice counter again. Beautiful. And he almost forces another interception. There has been probably 2 or 3 plays now where they dropped the pick that he could have forced.
Yep.
He sticks up outside, does a really nice job of keeping his other hand free, right over the top. Beautiful. Forces him on the run, then still pursues to force him to throw back foot.
And it just was dropped.
Very nice disengage. Inside. Yep, good. Very good. Very good. So, this is just great vision. Great awareness on his part. Now, again, the snap timing is not good, as you can tell by this frame. But what he does is the offensive tackle has to basically account for the guy that's shedding. And then, so the guard gets pulled out, and he just takes the center and destroys the center on the inside when he forces the fumble. So yeah, he just gets a nice inside win. Beautiful stuff.
That's just some really great athleticism, and I don't even know. It's just terrific play.
Nice. Good inside shed. Great backside pursuit motor. Well done. Okay, nice aggressiveness to fight through the block. Nice patience and discipline. Gets in on the play. Okay, nice active hands. Great job chaining moves there as well. Get to see him start with the power move and then try and translate that into the bend. So we talk a lot about generally speaking, with a little bit more of your traditional edge rushers, you talk a lot about speed to power. He's almost
Yep.
the opposite of that. He does a really nice job of starting out with the power moves, like your bulls, your swims, and everything else, and then translating that power into that burst and that acceleration and that speed. So he starts out winning with the power move, getting that engaged, staying engaged, keeping his hands free, and then after that he just comes off and explodes past. So he does a really nice job of translating the power into the speed rush. Okay. Shuffling off the block. Good movement pursuit. There's patience and discipline. Nice patience and discipline, and it results in a nice play. Because they do a really nice job here sealing the force, sealing the edge, forcing the redirect, right into Ossai's backside pursuit. Great Team D. Nice patience and discipline. Beautiful. Okay, he's definitely looking a lot better. I think that the issues that we saw were probably 2 or 3 times. I'm going to eliminate that as a major concern.
Yeah.
He's doing a really nice job of showcasing his patience, discipline, play recognition, and awareness. It's still not a strength, of course, but he's definitely looking a lot more consistent than average.
Yep.
Oh my, but the anchor is not good. That's. Oh, wait. No, wrong guy. Oh, no, right guy. Where's the other one? Yeah, he gets zooming off a little bit too much for me. Nice. Good counter. Great job shooting back inside. Nice counter again. Beautiful. And then the motor in pursuit. Nice coverage. Ah, okay. That time was a little bit inside. That's fine though. That's gonna happen.
Yeah. No, but
Nice recovery, right? So that's that part, that mental toughness, right? So you recognized, okay, I went a little bit too hard on the last play. This time he stays outside. And he doesn't make the tackle, but he's the reason why they, as the team, they are able to get that TFL.
Yeah.
Also, another element that I haven't talked a lot about so far, I don't want to go too far back, is that he has lined up on both sides of the line as well. So he's lined up against left tackles and right tackles, which is pretty cool to see. Nice. What? Did I miss something? I guess he kind of grabbed the arm, but that's a big call. Nice aggressiveness. Oh, yeah, look at the gut off. Ooh. That is not good. So day one, the first thing you work with him on is jump snapping and timing snap. Because his ball get off at the snap point is, I don't want to exaggerate and say some of the worst I've seen, but I would say so far some of the worst I've seen in the class or the last 2 or 3 years. That is not good. On the other hand, he makes up for it, right? Because he's able to, he has that burst, he has the acceleration, the closing speed, and the bend to be able to make the play. But yeah, his anchor and his jump snap are not good. Nice. Good motor, good motor. Ah, tripped. Nice counter. Nice. Oh, there's a little bit of spin counter as well. So he does a great job of, once he actually gets off the ball, attacking with the outside move here, the over the top. And then right here, he's going to try and spin back in at the end of the play. So he's definitely got a really nice counter element to his game as well. He doesn't utilize it very early on in plays, and obviously his first moves generally tend to win a lot. So he doesn't really need to go to those counter moves, but he has a full last set of counter moves. And he's also incredibly good with his hands at the same time. So it's not exactly a first move because he's so good everywhere else. Okay, nice, good counter back in. Nice inside move. Great bull rush. Oh, that was my Nice. Yep, good outside in. And here you go. It's completely destroyed.
Sad.
This is where the anchor side comes in, right? Because it's a good pass rush move. He's trying to go over the top, and then he just loses his anchor and ends up on his spot. So that's an anchor element. That's probably thing 1 or 2, depending on what you want to focus on first. Those are his 2 biggest dash at this point only real glaring weaknesses.
Yep.
Which is fine. I mean, he's so good at everything else that he's still going to get an elite grade from me, undoubtedly. But those are definitely his 2 weak spots. Great motor backside. His patience, good rack, great pursuit, good job getting his hands over the passing lane as well. Haven't really talked a whole lot about that yet. Okay, nice outside shed. Oh, what a hit! Good knockback power.
Oh my.
Which again points to the fact that it's not a lack of functional strength. The dude has the necessary play strength, right? Like he can tackle well, he has the hit power, he has that element to his game, he has the bull rush strength to be able to drive and win with the power. He just lacks the anchor element, that base. Consistently. Nice bull rush. We'd like to see him get off of that at the end. At this point here, we probably want to see him utilize that counter to get back inside, especially seeing that you have the backside pursuit there from 98 and that he has room to step up. So he's a little bit late to get off of that, but otherwise, pretty good. And then, of course, he's going to get finished at the end with that anchor. Okay, nice charge on the block, and despite them sending the blitz with free rushers, I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Despite him being the guy that actually draws one of the blocks, he's still going to be easily the first guy to get there. Just really nice quick hands, great backside pursuit motor. There's the athleticism and the bend coming into play, and that's the game winner as well on 4th and 8.
Clutch.
Great usage, great athleticism, great bend, great motor, great everything. Perfect. Perfect rep. Nice tackle too. Roll. So, personally, I think I have enough, but I kind of want to watch the 3rd game. What do you say?
Yeah, I think that's exactly how I would put it, to be honest with you. That I think we've seen a lot of consistency in his play, but I'm having a lot of fun so far watching him. I think he's a really talented player.
So we've got TCU, Oklahoma State, and now Texas Tech. This one's also a little bit shorter than the first two as well. The other two are about 15 minutes. This is about half that.
Yep.
Nice. Good shed. He's probably going to end up somewhere in terms of grade-wise, probably near my top 5.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, nice power. Nice shed. Oh, wait, no, wrong guy.
According to TDN, this was his worst game out of the
Texas Tech was?
Yeah, it was one of the worst out of the 7 games Jordan Reed of the Draft Network watched, according to his write-up.
Okay, interesting.
Oklahoma State and TCU were a couple of the better games that he watched, which makes sense based on what we just watched.
And yep, there is a little bit of the anchor showing up again. Just gonna get driven back. And yeah, like he's about 3 yards off the line. So really just want to see him improve that anchor element.
Yeah, that's something that can be coached up, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Good shed. Good tackle. Okay, nice little bit of a counter move at the end. Nice bend. Great athleticism. Okay, good aggressiveness and motor. Right through the block. Okay, nice block shed. Okay, pretty good shed. Nice. Okay, I like this. This is a little bit more of that power to speed. Because what you're going to see is you're going to see him win a nice rep here with the bull to get that drive back. And then he's going to go over the top with the swim. So, and it helps along with the rest of the defensive line in the pass rush forcing interception. It's good stuff. See, love that chain. He's so good at chain. That's something that you very rarely see with prospects too. That was one of my biggest issues with Chase Young when he came out. Is his very first move heavy. But with Ossai, you see a really nice job of getting the hand placement. Really nice hand placement with his bull rush. Great arm extension as well. You got really nice wingspan. And that plays into this as well. And then you get to see the chop move. And then the hand in the face in the passing lane. That's very well executed high end rep across the board. And then even this play, you get to see a little bit of a chain as well. That is refined. It's a little bit more speed to power at the end. But great stuff. Okay, nice job getting around the end. Nice inside win. Just barely misses the tackle. Counter in. Or win around the end. Okay, nice. So for me, at this point in the play, I thought he has outside leverage here. So if he keeps getting the offensive tackle to move out, like, okay, well, there's the issue is he doesn't. So that's actually really nice in-snap adjustment by him. Because at that point in the play where I paused it the first time, he could have easily gotten outside the offensive tackle to keep flowing outside here. But what he does is the offensive tackle stays in. So what he does, especially at this point in the play, is that lane frees up for him, and all he has to do is when the OT hesitates, he just utilizes that bend, look at the arc, and that bend, and then he gets his hand up and then goes for the fumble. So that's a really, really nice play on Ossai's part. He's just late to force the fumble. But he does disrupt the pass, which is honestly just as good. So yeah, he has really nice versatility there. Oh, that was easy. Terrible throw. Look at Ossai. Great motor, great athleticism. Be able to come all the way back across like that. Okay, coverage drop. I've seen that 2 or 3 times now.
Yep.
Nice counter. Yeah, he's very, very polished in every element of his pass rush. Great job with the bull rush to initiate and get that knockback, and then beautiful timing on the swing counter. Love to see it. Oh, that was really nicely done, and then getting on the tackle. Beautiful. Nice aggressiveness to fight through the block. Great second effort. Really got it. Okay, nice twist. Nice hand usage to shed the block. Very well done. Okay. Didn't wreck the screen. That's fine. I'm just going after the QB. Nice hand usage. Countering. Yes. Good stuff. Love this. Does a great job of getting the ball to force him deep. And then right here, great timing on the counter back inside. Love it. Nice bull rush. Gets around the end with the outside counter. Good stuff. Okay, nice job just taking the gap, taking the free space. Okay, good job getting around the end. Realizing that bend. Countering, or use the hands to get outside. That works too. Okay, nice job taking the space. Filling the gap. Nice job getting his hands up to disrupt the passing lane. Okay, good stuff. Oh, nice catch. Nice job getting around the end. Backside pursuit. Nice block shed. Does a really nice job here of utilizing his wingspan and his arm length as physical tools. And then just a nasty violent shed. Look at the motor in pursuit. He's catching up to a receiver. This dude is going to run 4.5.
Wouldn't surprise me if he tests around the way that Montez Sweat did a few years ago.
Man, I'm not sure what comp I want to go with now. I have three very, very good ones in mind.
Interesting. I haven't thought too much about it, so.
Nice. countering. Yes, beautiful. Good stuff. Didn't work, but the process was there. Okay, good shed. Okay, 30 and 14.
63-56. My God.
Gets around the end. Oh, that's brutal. Good play by Ossai. And that's again where the motor shows up, right? We talked about his clutch
Yeah.
ability at the end of the last game versus Oklahoma State. And that's why motor matters, especially on defense. That's another game-winning play by him. Second year in a row. Oh man. Yeah. So I'm going to show this.
That was fun.
That was great for sure. My board
Okay.
is loaded with notes. I don't think I've gotten this many notes on a player at any position out of the 25-ish guys that we've watched so far this year. I have probably around 100 notes between my 4 categories, plus comps. So I'm very glad that I made the decision to take my notepad. That was very well worth it. So, with that said, let's get into this. We have roll grade here. For me, that is going to be a 3 down OLB. Concerns, definitely not mental toughness.
Pretty good size, right? Pretty decent size. He's 6'4", 253.
Oh, wow, really?
That's unofficial, obviously. Probably beginning of the season. So it'll be
Yeah,
interesting when he weighs.
my guess is he's probably a little bit skinnier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I'm going to give him an L grade for Lions target. I'd really like to see him in Detroit. Nothing really notable that I can think of with character, at least based off how he plays. Athleticism, medicals, I'll probably get into that a little bit later. Playbook, no, not really anything there. Definitely don't mind him playing special teams. And everything else checks out. So, pretty good there. I'm going to skip player comparison for the time being and just get to biggest strength, which is pass rushing. I'm not even going to specify anything more than that, because everything pass rushing wise is good. And then biggest weakness is also going to be jumping snap, floor ceiling. I'm just going to say high floor, high ceiling. Bust potential for me, probably about 15%. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to go 10%. If I give Russo 10%, I'm going to give him 10% because I like him more than I do Russo. Games watched were TCU 20, Oklahoma State
Texas
20,
Tech, Oklahoma State.
and then okay, run defense 20. Well, actually, that's where the anchor comes in, so I'm going to go 23.
Yep, that's where I have him.
Pass rushing is a 25, easy.
Yep. It's also where I have him.
Athleticism, also a 25 for me pretty easily.
Yeah.
And mental traits, I'm going to go with a 24, and that's where the jump snap is going to come into play.
Yeah.
Motor, obviously is why he's as high as a 24. So 6.9. One sentence summary is, oops, I should pay. Elite pass rusher and run defender with very few holes. Anchor, get off. So, grade is minus 2, 3, which gets him to 97, which I think is my tied for my highest grade, with Jeremiah and Devontae Smith.
Tied for my highest grade with Devonta Smith and Trevor Lawrence.
So I'll figure out code grade in a minute, but it should end up being like a 6.9. 6.8, 6.9. Well, it'd actually be higher than 6.9. Because it would be 6.8 and 6.8, and 77 would be 6.9. So it'd be slightly higher than 6.9 grade. So, player comparison. I want you to go first.
Me, I have no idea.
You don't have one?
No, I've been trying to think of one. I'm just not. I don't know.
Okay, then go over the rest of your grades then. Your biggest strength, weakness for ceiling, bus, and your actual straight grades, and then maybe you'll come up with one as you go through it.
Well, obviously, I have the same grade as you do, and I don't have the same type of system as overall as you do right now. I have, instead of like a system or you have a role grade, right? I have like a scheme fit. So I have him. My scheme fit for him would be a stand up edge. So like I have like a 3-4 balance type of player.
Yeah, that's I include, like, for example, I have Rousseau as a DE. I have him as an
Yep. So
LLB.
basically, similar concept. Yeah. To me, I was thinking a little. I was kind of thinking of a guy like T.J. Watt.
Okay, interesting. That's actually one that I didn't have, but I could add that to my list.
Interesting.
I like that for sure.
Yeah, I think they play very similarly with a good mix of, I guess, our new term, power to speed. And I think both really utilize that in their pass rushing as well as those terrific counters off of the bull rush.
Nice. Yeah, I like it. I added it into my list.
Nice.
Which is why I wanted you to go first. So, because I didn't want you to steal mine. I wanted you to make your own. So, anything else that you have on here? Strength, weakness, floor, ceiling. I don't know if you do bust rate or not.
I don't do bust rate. I have pass rushing as his best attribute, anchor as his worst. And I don't have the ceiling floor thing, but I'll probably add it back. But I would have the high floor, high ceiling.
And then you say same trait grades?
Yeah.
And then do you agree
I
with...
did mine before. I did mine before yours, like right as we finished up, and you had the exact same as me, so that was kind of fun.
Oh, nice. Bust potential, 10% sound about right?
Yeah, sounds about right to me.
Cool. So here are the 3 that I had that I took note of. One I've actually already used, Miles Garrett, so that probably won't be one. But I like Miles Garrett as one. Definitely the athleticism of Miles Garrett to me.
Oh, for sure.
The second one that I thought of was the very first one that I thought of, actually, and this will probably be the one that I end up going with. The size difference is what kind of puts me away from this, I think, because he's a lot smaller. But I really like the idea of Brian Burns.
Interesting.
We got to
Yeah, I
see a
thought
little
about
bit of
that one.
fluidity in the drops, in the coverage. Also, very similar athleticism, Brian Burns and cert athlete, and definitely get to see a lot of the same speed rush, as well as a little bit of some of the issues with the anchor as well.
Yep.
That Brian Burns had at Florida State. The third one that I thought of is probably more of a ceiling comparison than more so what I kind of expect this median to be, and that's Von Miller.
Interesting. Yeah, I actually thought I didn't really stick with them because I didn't know how I felt, but I definitely thought of both Vaughn and Burns.
Yeah, so Von is probably a little bit more toward the ceiling because Prime Von Miller
Right.
was I would say 20 sack a year type, like
Oh, for sure.
absurd Hall of Fame type of edge rusher.
Oh, yeah.
But they play a very similar role. Both guys who excel in 33 front, stand up spots. Both guys who have those same kind of athleticism, the same kind of move set, and that same potential to be what they were at the time that they were drafted.
Yeah.
Von Miller obviously went number 2 for a reason. I don't think he's going to go number 2, but he grades very similarly to what I had Vaughn as well. When Von Miller came out, I think I had Vaughn at 96 to 98 range. So there's a lot of similarities to Von Miller to me there, and I definitely would be very very happy with him on pretty much any team. I don't know of any teams that have two great pass rushers at this point. Pittsburgh is probably one of the only ones.
Pittsburgh, I would say Washington's probably set
Oh yeah, okay,
as
yeah,
well.
because they just took Chase last year.
Yep, and they got Montez Sweat, and they've got
Oh,
three
that's
really
right.
good interior guys.
Well, I wouldn't play
Who's
him at defensive tackle anyway, but
Oh, no. I'm just in general, the defensive line is probably set. But yeah, there's not many teams that have two really good edge rushers.
especially picking
Although,
in the range that he's going to end up going, which is top 15.
right. Yeah, and obviously I prefer him in a stand-up role. But I think that any competent defensive coordinator can, build to his strengths.
You know what would be fun? He would be so freaking good in New England
Yeah.
because he's got the size, right? Like we talked about with like Matt Patricia when he was here.
Mhm.
Like he likes those guys like 250 to 255. You said the Ossai is listed at 257.
Yeah, 253.
Oh, okay. Well, still, uh,
Yeah.
even if you want to like add like 2 or 3 pounds, he's like right at that 255 range.
Hmm.
So he'd be so good in New England at 14. He's got, and honestly, I think he's better than Jimmy Collins was in his prime.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that same kind of role that Jimmy Collins plays. So maybe in a way, he's probably not the best Lions fit. Uh, but oh man, he is very, very good in a variety of roles. I think I'm going to go with Von Miller.
Nice. I'll stick with TJ Watt. I like that comp.
So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as we did. Keelan, you have anything else to add?
No, I don't think so. I'm a really big fan.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as much as we did. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more. We got a lot of edge rushers left to cover this year. A lot of them are going to be very, very good. All four of these guys that we have, Phillips, Ojulari, Owe, and Basham, are top 30-ish on either PFF or TDN's board or both. So definitely a lot of edge rushers left to come for those of you guys who may be picking a little bit too low for an Ossai in the playoff-ish range that need an edge. So definitely feel free to come back and check back with us every couple of days or so if you miss one of the other guys that we are about to cover over the course of the next couple of weeks heading into free agency. But with that being said, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and hope you guys enjoyed this one. Learned a thing or two along the way, of course, as well. But for now, peace out.